Okay.
But he complains like, I was like, oh, she can't kill. So that's exactly why.
It's weird like how good that impression was. Like
we all make fun of him at school for it, so. Because after the nerf, you know, he just found a really hard time confirming off anything. So he had a character crisis. In any case. And alright, game 1 on to Smashville. Yeah, I don't see why not. You know, I think Regralht's just gonna feel this out. Because his playstyle is very aggro.
yes.
And Serge's is very defensive. So, oh, Jesus. He nearly got that swipe.
Oh my gosh, Serge off stage yet again, being on the ledge, not where he wants to be.
That ledge pressure is ridiculous.
Yeah, Yoshi's pressure is probably where he excels. Pressure and mobility, those two things. Very scary aspects of Yoshi. And being on the ledge at the beginning of the game like that is not something you want to encounter.
Yeah, thank God for his ridiculous recovery, you know. Ooh.
Yeah. That being said, this is pretty even. Serge is doing a good job
walling him
keeping
out.
up.
And that's one of Yoshi's weaker points, is just figuring out how to come in.
Yeah, especially since I don't know, his jumps are like kind of punishable because his rising aerials are all kind of slow or short ranged.
And I like the stall Serge is doing, you know, because Yoshi can't really go off stage to punish him because his recovery isn't that good himself. So, ooh, nice rising up air.
Yeah, Serge legit just forced that situation twice in a row, like immediately.
Oh wow, that hit behind him.
It did not kill though. That's Yoshi is so fat.
I think he's like in the top 10 heaviest characters.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, that still won't do it. Oh wow, that was quite a bit, but
yeah, he might have been DIing the other way.
Tied for 11.
Tied for 11.
Yeah.
Yoshi dropping the Yoshi knowledge, per usual.
And I like this approach to Serge taking, you know, forcing him to retreat to the ledge, because that's where Regralht was excelling, was just keeping him at the ledge and applying a lot of pressure. So Serge is trying to counter that by playing aggro defensive. Jesus. He's so good at getting these fares. Regralht, please.
Oh my gosh, that setup was so beautiful.
It was. And that's the thing that Serge is really good at, is forcing you to be where he wants you to be, and then just punishing for it. And,
oh, yeah, Regralht caught without his jump. I think he thought he had it.
And honestly, Serge was just conditioning him, because, you know, he got scared, you know, from all the downers he was applying. And that's the thing you have to remember against villagers. You always have to save your jump until you absolutely need it.
Yeah.
Don't use it any other case. I would think a good counter pick would be something like either Dreamland or Battlefield, because platforms or Lilat, I guess too.
Lilat. Yeah, no, we did see I've seen Serge take people to Lilat quite a few times, so I'm not surprised to see this. We saw it earlier on stream too, but Regralht loves Lilat as Yoshi.
Yeah, I think the tilts just help him get in a little bit easier, mix it up with egg throws.
Serge playing, or Regralht playing right outside Serge's range, and that is absolutely perfect. That's exactly what you need to do.
That's one of Villager's weaker points. Is just if you just get in his face, he can't do anything. Like he just has to retreat always.
Yeah. Serge wasn't even able to like nair out a shield or anything like that because of you know, just like Regralht was threatening outside of his attack range.
Jesus, getting that meter spike again. Regralht is so adept at reading Serge's landing options and where he's trying to go. He's going for it again.
Oh my gosh! Perfect punish.
Multi-hit moves, just destroying the balloon.
Yeah, so I guess that's a possible disadvantage against Villager. Usually, if you use a move that pops the balloons, it usually hits Villager, like he can DI into it or something like that. But because those balloons went up through the stage, there was no chance of Serge getting hit, and he got taken out.
Regralht saying, I don't like clowns, get those balloons out of here.
Yeah. 21%.
That was 1 minute. That game was 1 minute.
How often do you see Villager die at 21%?
Never.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
And I definitely can see why Serge wants this. You know, no, he's gonna have a harder time getting the down air and reaching through and destroying his recovery.
Yeah, I think Regralht's landing traps are really good, and while it's harder to like juggle people in the air without platforms, landing traps are easier without platforms.
Yeah.
So I think maybe he can relieve some pressure from Regralht by this picking this stage.
Right. The one thing I'd like to see Serge do more is just not always stay at the ledge, because that's his comfort style, and Regralht is just slowly picking away at that, as you know we saw last game of how quickly he was able to get him and just destroy him.
Oh
Jesus.
my gosh!
That's the second time in a row he's gotten that. And Regralht is just feeling himself right now. He's like, you know, I'm not scared of little boys.
Yeah, I mean, he's making that game one look questionable, because Serge played that so well, but Regralht has just adapted incredibly.
And see, this is exactly the type of pressure I want to see Serge put, because this is where Regralht was faulting, and when Serge was doing this game one.
Oh yeah.
It was just applying so much pressure that Regralht just had to retreat to a corner.
Yeah, he finally caught Regralht without his jump there in the air, and he was just able to get a ton of damage. Regralht did finally get away with a B-reverse neutral beat. B-reverse, very important option if you have a character with high aerial mobility.
Right. Regralht is going for a lot of more stuff I haven't seen him before, like jab to grab. And that's what's confusing Serge as well, because, you know, that's something Regralht has rarely gone for.
Yeah. Sometimes when a player gets a lead, it's like it becomes harder and harder to win, just because they get more comfortable, you know, and I feel like that applies to Regralht right now. He's not as afraid to go for risky options now that he's got some room to work with, you know.
Right. And, he just ducked underneath that slingshot.
Oh my gosh. That was a good bait from Regralht, but the Lloyd did cover it, so.
Yeah.
That was up smash?
Yeah, up smash.
Yep, up smash are going to take it. Regralht takes it over Serge.
And you got your boy Gunblade coming back, so I'll hop off.